Afternoon of Nigeria's great day, with thousands awaiting the climax and resolved to relish every minute leading up to it.
Full gratitude to God that today we celebrate Nigeria's 61st independence anniversary.
Nigeria has not made a meaningful progress as an independent nation.
We have not achieved what we are supposed to.
The princess was received with
a management from the Nigerian Defense Academy in 2000.
Country saddled with the insecurity of the lives and properties of the citizens, corruption, extreme poverty, unemployment of vibrant youth, economic diversity, poor standard education, to mention but a few. Without any workable panacea, is surely not a country to be proud of.
The youths are already frustrated about the system and the government especially.
Let us not be blinded by our passion and personal feelings as to what our country has not done for us, forgetting all that she has laid on ground for our own good.
The assessment of Nigeria is directly or indirectly the assessment of Nigerians, that is, the citizens thereof.
Hello viewers, welcome to Views and Opinion on MCCP TV, where your voice matters, and we assure you that your voice will always matter. My name is Olama Vivian Chinana. On today's episode, we are talking about Nigeria at 61 as an independent nation. I still remember as a little child the joy we derived celebrating 1st of October, the Independence Day. We would have gotten our clothes ready and headed to stadium to take a salute. I don't think children of these days feel that way. Of course, I'm a mother. I don't think my children really do. That is probably because there are things that needed to be re-examined in our national life as a country. Nigeria is 61 by this recent Independence Day celebration, and really, we want to know how we have fared in this last 6 decades and where we are heading in the future. Spending these numerous years together as people under one federation, shouldn't we be more united than divided? Why are there so many agitations from various quarters challenging the legitimacy of our union as one country? What does the future hold for Nigeria? I think this is the time to ask, what have we done right in these last 61 years and what can be done better? On this episode of Views and Opinion, we'll bring you the takes of our fellow Nigerians on the 61 years as an independent nation. Please don't go away. We'll be right back.
Nigeria gained independence in 1960. So by 2021, Nigeria is 61. So if you look around, I'm not sure that we have done well, because we are supposed to be somewhere else. We claim to be the giant of Africa, but do we look like a giant? I'm not sure.
The assessment of Nigeria is directly or indirectly the assessment of Nigerians, that is, the citizens thereof. So wherever we score, whatever we score our nation is also our own score as individuals, the citizens of the nation, because there is no nation without individuals thereof. So that is why I said it's very important we pick it from that point, that the score we give to Nigeria is also the score that each of us possess as citizens of a nation. Because we are thinking that there is a nation somewhere outside us. The nation is all of us.
It's a great thing that Nigeria has come to 61 years, but we cannot be proud and boast about any tangible achievements.
I would say the governments are trying, but they're not trying to the extent we as citizens want. We're expecting much from them. Even the little they can show, they can impress us with that, but we're not even seeing anything. Like the way I see in movies, I see outside the country, the roads, how good their road is. Even in normal streets, their road is still tarred, nothing like potholes, no water. You're not scared of maybe water flooding into your house. But here in Nigeria, like I'm scared of going home now. If I get into my house, I'll see water. Maybe after the rain, my house will be flooded and things like that. I'm scared of going home late at night. Insecurity. They talk about security, but we are not seeing any. Even in some cases, when you even have maybe a kidnapper or a thief coming to your house, even before you put them in call, before they will answer, and before they will start coming, like, no. Nigeria has not achieved anything based on securities, roads, no. Because definitely they are really achieving things. It will be seen.
For me, as a student, we have not really achieved much as we ought to achieve as a country. We have not really achieved much as we ought to, owing to the fact the kind of leadership we have in Nigeria. That's one point, because everything rises and falls in leadership.
We have many shortfalls. In the 60s, we were somewhere. After the war, we were told that we have money, but the problem was how to spend the money. So where did that statement lead us to? Nowhere. Rather, we squandered all the money that we made during the oil boom. In the 60s, the regions were self-sustaining. University of Nigeria, Osaka, was built in the 60s by the Eastern region. Ahmadu Bello University was built by the Northern region. University of Ife, which is now Obafemi University, was built by the Western region. What are we now to celebrate? Are we celebrating our backwardness or foresight? I'm not sure that we have anything to celebrate.
It's not a function of individual per se, individual performance. Because when a system is structured in a manner that it becomes difficult for any individual to perform, then we are expecting the impossible when we are looking at an individual. For example, if you look at starting from the much orchestrated 1999 Constitution, by every indication, both from the drafting level and the conclusion level, it's not constitution. It is never the way constitution has been drawn. So that is why there is much agitation on the review or even the discard of that 1999 constitution. Then again, you look at the electoral system. For me, I don't think this electoral system will take Nigeria to the next level. Never. An electoral system whereby at the party level, the ticket, we call it primaries, but there is no primaries eventually. The ticket goes for the highest bidder at the party level. Then, when the highest bidder picks the ticket or collects the ticket, the party will write campaign expenditure and impose it on the candidate. And he must foot the bill. And the candidate goes on footing the bill after the campaigns, during the election. The candidate also goes borrowing money to pay the electorates to vote him. What I'm saying is a common practice in our electoral system. That's number 3. Then after paying the electorates to vote you, you go furthermore. If you don't have more money, you go to the bank and borrow. Or whosoever, friends and whosoever, most times sponsors. You get more money, you wait for INEC. If you don't give them their own portion there and then, they will announce the result against you and you start going to court. And when you finish with INEC, you come to the judiciary. At the tribunal, with your own Ghana must go. Or else they will truncate justice. So tell me, a well-meaning citizen who is a candidate and who is a product of such election, when he emerged as the winner, after all these 5 stages I pointed out, what do you think will be his primary focus? Is it not to recover? Is it not to pay his sponsors, to refund his sponsors. So his first agenda will be recovery of what is being spent. So there is no agenda of governance yet because he's indebted. So such system cannot produce a desired result. That's my own assessment of the whole thing. So if we want to get it right, we review the system.
The way Nigeria is, I don't think Nigeria have achieved anything so far. Like, well, I would say during our father's time, like Nigeria, I think Nigeria was actually better then than now. So I've not seen anything, any good achievement. Like Nigeria have achieved a lot, but I've not seen the impact in us.
If we can correct the leadership errors we already have in past years, I think we'll do well as a country. Another one is also our economy. Just look at what is happening, dollar going up and everything. And if we can also diversify, okay, looking at everybody's now looking at oil. At least there are also some other sectors we need to look into also that can be able to also give us income in our boost our economy. And also human capital development, especially in the area of we have some multi-talented people, especially youth in the country. If we can look down at the grassroots level and also empower these youths. Youth empowerment is just giving youth money. At least equipping them. Look at even our academic sector is so disheartening. Like now, personally for me, some of the academic, some of the things we learn, when you look at it, it's not even up to the standard. It's not up to the standard of what we up to learn as students. Even what they are giving us here is not up to what we up to learn as students. They are trying their best, but comparing ourselves and other people outside the country is not the same. So if we can be able to look into the academic sector and also give us the right tools of learning, I believe we will do well as a country.
I can say that the youth are not impressed with how far we have gone. We can always see insecurity, unemployment, a lot of issues to be handled which are overlooked in the system. So I don't think there is any youth who is happy about how far it is going in this country.
First of all, they have to start with the youths. They have to empower the youths. Then you see all those old politicians up there. Like some of them has to come down. Like let the youth go over there. And I think when the youth goes there, like at least Nigeria will be in a better place
with our wealth, our human and natural resources. We're supposed to be in the first world. Instead of even moving out from the third world, we are even regressing. Maybe if there's fourth or fifth world, maybe that's where we should be.
We cannot say that the government have not done anything. They have done something. But in management, there's what we call performance appraisal. And when it comes to performance appraisal, you measure the current performance as against the objective of the institution. Then you bring out the appraiser. So when you check 61 years, when you put 61 years project on what we have on ground, you will know if it is in academics, which is our own field, we are scoring about 40%, which is E. And E is most times failure. Do you understand? So what I'm trying to say there is that something has been done, there's something on ground, but at a point it became retrogressive. We don't know whether we are moving forward or whether what we achieved we are losing. There's a retrogressive movement.
Wow, I'm quite emotional right now, standing here talking about Nigeria. I know so many people feel that way, not because these people don't love our dear country, Nigeria, but they are so pained that they don't know what will come out of talking about Nigeria. Obviously, there are many issues that need to be addressed. In all of this, I still believe in the project called Nigeria. When you see people from Southeast and Southwest seeking cessation, it does not really make them less Nigeria than anybody else. Rather, they are expressing their grievances. I will advise the government to get to the root cause of these agitations and work towards a lasting solution for our dear country. In that way, we will get back to our rightful place among all nations. This is where we'll wrap it up on today's episode. Drop your comments in our comment section and also follow us in all our social media platforms. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. I remain your anchor, Olama Vivian Chinana. God bless Nigeria.